Ready to take your sports experience to the next level? With DraftKings Sportsbook, every pitch, every touchdown, and every putt is an opportunity. Bet safely, track your picks live, and enjoy exclusive promotions all season long. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app today and join the action. DraftKings, the game is inside the game. Welcome to the Locksmith podcast. My name is Connor Francisconi, and I'm here with
Brady Alward.
Evan Domaney.
And today, episode 2, we're back. We're gonna be, Evan's already rage baiting.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick up where we left off to give the updates of the outcomes of the games we were talking about last week. Starting with
World Series.
All right, they did
Yankees
not.
won the World Series.
The Yankees did beat the Red Sox in the series, but they did not win. They got smoked by the Blue Jays.
It's all right.
And then
Vlad Jr.
Got the
Vlad
one that
Jr.
mattered.
is the man.
Got the one that mattered.
Vlad Jr. is the man.
Got the one that mattered.
Apparently got the one that mattered, but
Cancun
You'd be
1
saying the
week
same
early.
thing.
Yeah.
bro. You'd be
We,
saying
we,
the
we got to Cancun 1
Hey.
week
You'd
early.
be saying the
bro.
same
Chill.
thing.
Yeah, we got a little tan before they come.
You'd be saying the same thing.
all right, bro.
All right, so last night, the Seattle Mariners absolutely destroyed the Blue Jays 10-3. Blue Jays kind of forgot about how to hit the baseball. Mariners had 10 hits to the Blue Jays 6, only scoring in the first inning and the second inning. It's pretty dog shit, to be honest.
I really haven't been watching much football or much baseball. It's been on Sunday, Saturday, and Monday, so I've just kind of been watching football. But I'm big on this Dodgers game tonight.
Who do you have winning?
I really think that the Dodgers are gonna go away with take it right here, and just go. Are they 1-0 right now? Like, are they
I'm
going?
not sure. Let me.
Oh yeah, they are. They're 1-0. Yeah, because Blake Snell pitched last night. That was a win.
Obviously.
Green light.
Yeah.
Green light in the
1-0. Yeah, 1-0.
on the slip.
I have a comment to make. I watched a video earlier, and this kind of ties into some Anna Maria baseball. Bryce Terang was up in the bottom of the ninth. They were down 2-1, and he was down 1-2 in the count. And the pitcher threw a curveball that he would have wore off like the lower thigh, and he got out of the way. Bases loaded. Bases
can't do
loaded.
it.
Would have
Gotta wear it.
Would have tied the game up in the bottom of the
Yeah.
ninth. He proceeded to strike out and lose the game.
Yeah.
That would've tied the
that's
game up
not
in the
what we
bottom
did
line.
against Blue State, so that's all that
Yeah,
matters.
so we stayed in there.
Yeah, I definitely got the Dodgers. I think they're just gonna destroy everyone.
I really
all the way
don't wanna see
all the
that,
way to the
though.
end. I kind of do. I think
Why?
I want to see Kershaw go out on top.
He
Like-
already is on. He's a Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, Hall of Famer. Why not end with 3 rings?
I kind of fuck with Blake Snell.
Yeah, Blake Snell's chill. Tyler Glass.
Yeah,
though.
Who the fuck wants to
Mookie's
see
my
the Dodgers
guy.
win the World Series again.
Mookie's my
But
guy.
If I'd rather see them than someone else.
Yeah, I
I feel
mean,
like the Mariners winning would be pretty chill. I feel like either the Mariners or the Brewers, just not the Dodgers or Blue Jays.
Yeah, honestly, it really doesn't matter that much to me. So
I'd like to see Mookie get 4. I think that'd be pretty legit.
shouldn't be outrageous.
And Freddie Freeman's a good guy, so.
talking about good guys, let's talk about Drake May.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Man
Here
of the
we
week.
go.
Man
Man
of
of
the
the year.
week.
Man of the year.
Drake May.
Where do I even start?
I
I
don't know.
mean, how glorious of a man to come to
He's
New
our
England
king.
and
He's our
May.
king.
put the Patriots in first in the division for the first time
Carrying
since
them
Tom
to their
Brady, I
old
believe.
form.
This is not glazing. This is not glazing.
This
This
is
is
like the
facts.
least amount of glaze you could possibly
MVP
give.
caliber
to someone.
season. It's his ability to escape the pocket and deliver passes is just out of this
I mean,
world.
It's called scrambling, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
scrambling?
called
Yeah,
scrambling,
that's
and
scrambling.
Drake May does it.
Yeah, this motherfucker.
Drake May does it very well.
Yeah.
He balled the fuck out this week. Here's a couple sound bits from the game.
All of them for first downs. Fake handoff to Stevenson. May feeling the pressure. Taking a shot. He's got his man. It's Pop Douglas, and he is in. Touchdown. And we got haymakers all over the place at the start. 53-yard strike from May.
I mean, what a dog! What a
insane.
dog!
And going into Tennessee next week,
That's
I really
I got
think
that
it's-
written down.
That's a I don't know what the lines are at, but that's a whatever it is.
Vrabel
you
revenge
can-
game over on everything.
You can take it. Drake May is just gonna go out there and perform.
over on everything.
Locker room guy, what you
And-
need.
I know we missed the Buffalo game, but I'd like to touch up on the Buffalo game a
Wow.
little bit too because I have written down here the 2 throws to Diggs, the one that he fucking stiff armed the
Yeah.
big ass
Yeah, but-
lineman and then delivered a dot.
But moving forward, like past that game, the revenge game, like I'm gonna need him to step up a little more in the everyday offense.
What do you mean?
Like
Who? Diggs?
Diggs.
He had
Like,
one
he's not-
off game, bro. He had 200 plus
One-
yards back to back.
I wouldn't
No,
even say he had an
he
off
needs to
game.
do
He
more
got
every
a
game.
he got a
He got
bullshit
fucked
call.
up. He got
the
2
other day.
bullshit. Or one bullshit call.
But he got to do more every day.
What do you want? Like, what do you want? I don't think he played off.
I want wide receiver 1. That's what I want.
He is
I don't know.
wide
I
receiver
don't know that he
Day-to-day
has to do
game,
everything.
He is not on the same level as the wide receiver 1s.
What do you
But
mean?
I
He's
also-
like 7th in receiving yards right now.
Yeah,
He
but
just
he's,
hasn't gotten
he's
a lot of
not Zay
touches.
Flowers.
I think
He's
he
hasn't
doesn't.
gotten a lot of touches.
I
He's
don't
not.
think he
He's not
has
Zay
to.
Flowers. He's not Jamar Chase. He's not Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
he's
no
not on
shit,
that
that's
level.
not what we don't-
He's not on the BTJ.
He's
level.
not going to be on that level
He's not
all
on the
year,
Martin
bro.
Harrison level. Like he needs to step it up.
But when you have like a Kayshawn Booty balling out or a Pop Douglas balling
don't
out,
need
like
it.
you don't need him, but he's always there
Yeah, but
if you do
you-
need him and
you-
when you need him.
all those teams. Who's around Jay Jettas in Minnesota? Jordan Addison,
Mid.
Hawkinson. What?
Jordan Addison's mid, bro.
What are you talking about? Jordan Addison is not mid.
very
You're
mid.
out of your mind,
Very
bro.
mid.
I'm about to fact check you right
Alright,
now. I
fact
had him in
check me.
fantasy last year.
I guarantee. I bet.
He was.
I
the
bet Diggs has
man,
better
bro.
stats than this year, other than touchdowns.
Oh my god,
Other
dude!
than
Last year
touchdowns,
he
I
had,
bet he hasn't beat.
no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
I'm looking at it right now. He currently does have him beat.
It's loading.
I can't even see what's Jordan Addison on the screen right now.
It's loading.
I
Because
think.
he hasn't. You have to.
I
let him
think
play
Kayshawn
before.
Booty has more receiving yards than him.
He has none right now because he's suspended.
So yeah, he's the man.
Look at
Let's
last
stay on the-
year.
Let's stay on the field.
Let's find out.
Let's
why
stay-
it's-
He comes back in
Yeah,
like 5
let me look it up
games.
right now.
5 games.
Not
oh.
even. Not. I think
So
it's
like,
two.
just gonna come back for like week 11.
I,
like-
actually, I think it's 6 games. So probably next. After
let me
next
look
week.
this up.
I mean, I still think Diggs is like finding his role because when the young guys are like performing, he's kind of there.
Yeah, he's so good. You got a DUI arrest, bro. DUI arrest. Like you're
Yeah, but
you're
he's-
praising a guy with a DUI arrest.
I'm praising this on the
you think
field.
drinking while driving's okay? That's basically
I'm
what you're
praising
saying.
him on the
You
field,
basically
bro.
think drinking while driving's okay.
I'm praising him on the field.
Well, I think hot take Brady, but I think our wide receiver 1 should be Diggs. I agree, but I think we got a new guy coming, and I think that's AJ Brown.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
were saying Kayshawn
I was
Booty.
actually about to bring that up. I think we're gonna trade for
I think AJ Brown, played for Vrabel in Tennessee. I think we're gonna bring in Derrick Henry too. Just bring in the old
Personally,
Titans, just
personally, I
That'd be
think
crazy.
I think that Ramondre Stevenson could just kick fucking rocks and just
Yeah.
trade him off.
Give Trey.
Like I'd probably trade him for like a stale bag of Fritos.
I
like,
mean, if we
half a
could give
year.
Ramondre and picks for AJ Brown, I would literally cut
Yeah.
off my left toe to do
I'd-
my left foot.
I'd
rather
be
to
I'd
do
be
that.
pretty hype.
mean-
I'd sacrifice my life.
AJ Brown wants to be a Patriot. He's not having a good time in Philly. Like, just bring him home. We got a new. We have
Need
a
it.
proven offense, a proven team that's winning games right now.
Good
And
ass coach.
he would add to it, and he'd be under a guy who's already played for in Mike Vrabel.
Just want to go back and touch on the Jordan
Here we
Addison.
go, bro.
Jordan Addison, 2024, had 875 yards and 9 touchdowns,
Good for bro.
and that's behind Jay Jettas. So if
Bro, Jay Jettas was like injured. Wait, what are you saying?
Jordan Addison last year, Jay Jettas was not injured.
Didn't Jay Jettas get injured for a little bit?
Maybe at the end.
No,
I don't know.
he didn't, bro.
But
I think he
Jordan
was preying on his
Addison,
downfall.
dog.
We could also touch on Bijan Robinson, dude. You see the numbers he's put on receiving, and I think if you look up Falcons,
It's video game numbers.
I feel like if you look, I think if you wait, hold up, look, we'll take a peek at the Falcons.
video game.
I think he leads in receiving yards and rushing yards. I'm almost positive. Regular season stats.
Bijan Robinson.
John Robinson, dog. Yeah, he currently leads in rushing yards and receiving yards. So, and he's a running back.
All right, would
It's
this
pretty chill.
would this be a hot take to say that with Kirk Cousins they would be a really good team? I think Kirk Cousins is like
But like I feel
low
like
key like a lot better than we're giving him.
Michael Penis really isn't playing that bad. I really don't think he's playing that bad.
But like it's Kirko.
Like,
Like
again-
it's Kirk Cousins. Like
Yeah, but-
he was nice on the Vikings last
Why
year.
aren't we playing? Why aren't they? Obviously, there's some reason why they're not playing.
Well,
I
I
think
mean-
they just want to grow around him,
I
Michael
don't know.
Penis Jr.
I think Kirk is good, but like at the same time, he had Addison and he had Jay Jettis to throw to.
Yeah,
like,
but you have Drake London. You
True.
have Drake London. You have
Bijan.
Bijan. Like
That's really it.
what else
Kyle
could you have?
Pitts,
You
but
have Kyle
is
Pitts.
kind of ass.
But Kyle Pitts is 6'8" and
Yeah,
and runs like a
6'8".
4.5 40-yard
But,
dash.
like it's really not translating so
But
far.
that's because of injuries. He's low key
And I
been
mean,
doing pretty
you
well this
can't
year.
you can't use your first round pick and then just really not play him until Kirk Cousins is all tired out.
Yeah, but the thing about what every other team with their young quarterbacks, you put your number one overall pick at your starter day one. What's happening in Tennessee?
Yeah, I mean, look at the
Cam Ward's one of
Giants.
the worst QBs in the whole league right now.
And the Giants waited a couple weeks for Jackson Dart, and he popped off against the Chargers, who were undefeated before that. So I don't hate that, honestly.
What about Jonathan Taylor? I'm looking at this Indianapolis Colts game right now versus Cardinals. Jonathan Taylor is probably running away, in my opinion. I mean, you could probably say Puka Nacua, but I feel like Jonathan Taylor might take home the Offensive Player of the Year.
Or Drake May.
Puka's injured.
Yeah, Puka is
Puka
now
is,
injured.
like,
So is
low-key injured.
Emeka Egbuka.
Yep.
I
Injury
mean-
report.
Jonathan Taylor leads in carries, yards, and touchdowns out of the rushing category.
It's week 5 or week
Yeah,
6.
but I mean, he has 603 yards 5 games in, bro.
Yeah,
Like, we
but
got
classic JT style, he'll get injured and knock on wood doesn't happen. But
Again, talking about this Jacoby Brissett was the starting quarterback for the Cardinals, and he threw for 320 yards with 2 touchdowns.
get Kyler out of there.
And still lost, though, because Daniel Jones is somehow the second coming of Christ lately.
I think this should be a sign that
Like,
it's time to part ways with Kyler Murray.
you think? What makes you think that? Let's go into a little bit of depth on that.
So I don't think he has it. He's too short. Can't read. He can't see the offense. He's making bad reads.
Left
You're-
and right.
Yeah,
Left and right.
Like again, like you have a star-studded offense. Like how are you not putting up more numbers or winning more games? You have so many good options.
Yeah.
I mean Trey McBride's the truth. You get him with what's his name with Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
Bro,
Like, he's a
old
he's a
Patriots
career-
quarterback,
He's
bro.
a
Come on
career
now.
backup. Like you put him out there and he magically goes for 321
Yeah,
yards.
it's also Like he
Like,
was
yeah.
playing with it when
Zay Jones
Brady
was the lead
was
receiver.
out and for the Deflate Gate when Brady was suspended for
He's
4 games.
old.
Brissett was playing and Jimmy Garoppolo was playing both
Jimmy
of the Patriots. Like
Garoppolo.
that was like literally 10 years ago.
I think the Cardinals could be something scary if they got someone new at QB.
I wouldn't say
even
actually, yeah. I mean,
even
their
Kirk,
defense is
like
pretty
Kirk,
mid.
Kirk
Though.
would go crazy there.
Defense is pretty mid.
Yeah, but they can at
Jacoby
least.
Brissett's only 32 years old.
Well,
He's not as old as I thought. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was way older
mean,
than that.
no,
Kyler just hasn't been performing to what I think anyone really thought he was going to be out of the draft
Yeah.
and everything that went down. He's not.
and also look at. I mean, sometimes it just takes a location change for quarterbacks. Look at Mac Jones right now. He's getting an opportunity and he's been
It's a
balling.
fluke. It's a fluke.
No, it's a
I really
system.
don't.
It's a
He
system.
didn't- yeah, he
It's a
didn't-
system.
Brock
he's
Purdy and Brock
But he
Purdy.
fits.
Brock Purdy is nor a good quarterback, and neither is Mac Jones. But it's just the 49ers scheme and their system.
I
It
think
just
they're
kinda
both.
flows.
I think they're both good QBs, but
I feel like
I don't think they're. It's a good system. It's a system. System QB, bro. Like it's all
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of systems, we we each have our own system for the picks of the week.
God, it's corny, bro.
Shut your bitch ass up. All right, so my picks of the week. Bengals Steelers, gotta go with the Steelers. Like, I mean, they're rolling everyone. They're steamrolling everyone right now, and I don't think it's gonna be much of a game. That's Thursday. Rams Jags. Fuck. I don't know, bro. Pause it.
Oh, why is my shit?
All right, Rams Jags. Hot take. Not even a hot take. I'm taking the Rams. I'm not even gonna explain why. I'm just taking them.
take. That is a hot take.
Fuck you. Bears Saints. I mean, we saw the Saints. Maybe if the refs help them as much as they did against the Patriots, the Saints can win. But I mean, I'm taking the Bears. And then what a game! 1 p.m. on CBS, October 19th, Sunday. Everybody's got to tune in to the shit bowl. Dolphins versus Browns, both 1-5. Wow, what a fucking game! This is like the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm taking the Browns. I mean, the Dolphins don't even have Tyreek and their quarterback has like permanent brain damage. So I'm gonna take the Browns 100%. Chiefs Raiders. I hate to say it, but I'm taking the Chiefs. Like they played a good game last week, and I think they're kind of getting more into their groove again. Eagles Vikes. I gotta go Eagles. I mean, reigning Super Bowl champions, and they've been balling out just how they did before. And yeah, and then Panthers Jets. I mean, that's the freest pick of all time. The 0-6 Jets against the 3-3 Panthers. 100% taking the Panthers. Patriots Titans. Obviously, the Patriots at 4-2 against the 1-5 Titans, and it's a Vrabel return game. Giants Broncos. Broncos are rolling. Colts Chargers. That'll be a good game. I'm gonna go Chargers actually. I think Herbert needs a bounce back after the last couple games. Packers Cardinals. I'm a Jordan Love guy. Going with Green Bay. Commanders Cowboys. I'm liking Dak. I'm going Cowboys. And then Falcons Niners. Like we were talking about, Mac Jones has been doing well and taking the Niners. And then Bucks Lions. That's a good game on Monday night. But I think Baker's gonna continue to do what he's been doing, and the Bucks are gonna take that. And then the last game of the week, Texans Seahawks. Definitely taking the Seahawks here. That's my picks for the week. Evan, what do you got?
I'll give you some good picks here. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I'll show you some good picks.
All right, bro.
First game, Steelers-Bengals. We got Joe Flacco at quarterback for the Bengals now. The key to their success and what is going to happen on Thursday is Joe Flacco is probably going to throw for 350 yards, and they're all going to be to Jamar Chase. I'm telling you, I don't think the Steelers secondary can contain Jamar Chase for a four-quarter game. All Joe Flacco has to do is throw the rock to motherfucking Jamar Chase, and they're going to win the game.
I think you have CTE.
I got Bengals over Steelers. Trust me, watch. Jaguars over Rams. I don't know why the fuck you picked Rams. It's pretty mid. Jaguars are looking pretty good after they beat the Chiefs. Eagles, Vikings. I got Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to bounce back and probably just push their way to a victory per usual. So I got Eagles now. And Patriots, Titans, probably going to be a fucking bloodbath. And the Patriots are just going to murder the Titans. So that was a pretty easy one. Another controversial one here. I got the Jets getting their first win of the season against the Panthers. I'm telling you, the Panthers suck. They suck. They really suck. I don't know why people think the Panthers are going to beat the Jets. Yeah, it's going to be a shit bowl, but Justin Fields is going to lock in for the one time. Garrett Wilson's probably going to go for $1 million. Breece Hall is probably going to go for $1 million. And the Jets are going to take that one home. Dolphins, Browns.
That's the shit bowl.
Is another shit bowl, but I think the Dolphins are going to squeak one out against the Browns. Browns really have nothing exciting going on. The only thing exciting is on their bench, and it's Shadur Sanders. I don't know why you don't get him in the fucking game. But Saints, Bears, I don't agree that the Bears are going to win. I think the Saints looked pretty damn good against the Patriots. I'm not going to lie. Spencer Rattler arguably like almost outplayed Drake May. He's playing on par with Drake May. You can pull up the stats. He was low-key balling out, and he even the rock. He also scrambles pretty well.
That's fair.
I think the Saints are going to take that one home. Raiders, Chiefs. Obviously, the Chiefs, Raiders are pretty dog shit. Geno Smith has like 13 interceptions. So, Colts, Chargers. I don't think the Chargers are going to get one. I think the Colts are just going to keep going. Jonathan Taylor's probably going to rush for 200. Giants, Broncos. Giants are going to beat the Broncos. Jackson Dart is pretty nasty and most likely is going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. Packers, Cardinals. This one's kind of tough. If Kyler Murray's not in the game and Jacoby Brissett can play like he did against the Colts, I honestly have the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals can pull one out against the Packers. Packers started out the season pretty good, but kind of dimming down a little bit. Commanders, Cowboys. Dak's back to his original form. He's fucking throwing the rock pretty well, so I'm going to take the Cowboys in that one. Falcons, Niners. I have the Falcons. I think they're going to ride their hot win against the Bills. Bijan is just a dog, and he's just going to run for $1 million and receive 1 million yards, so it's just going to be insane, and he's going to go out there and win the game for the team. Bucks, Lions. I think the Lions are kind of frauds right now. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that they lost to the Chiefs when they have been pretty locked in. Jared Goff's been throwing the rock pretty well, but Buccaneers are just winning. Baker Mayfield's been doing a lot better. In the last game of the week, Texans Seahawks. I got Seahawks. Sam Darnold. I don't know why he's playing good football, but he's playing good football. So those are my takes.
And hold up, just going back to the Cardinals real quick. I just want to point out that Jacoby Brissett has a worse QB rating than Kyler Murray, and they have the same touchdown to interception ratio. So
Yeah,
I just
well,
wanna
Jacoby
point that
Brissett's a backup quarterback, and
out. And I'm just pointing out that I don't think it's going to make a difference. And Jordan Love has been doing way better than both of them combined this season. So that I'm sticking with my guy.
Now for Brady's restart. I forgot. Now for Brady's player props, I have Drake May over passing yards. I think he's really going to go crazy against the Titans defense. You know, they're not very good. And Drake May and the Patriots have been kind of hot recently. So I then got Quinshon Judkins over rushing yards. It's against the Dolphins, who so far this year have had one of the worst rushing defenses in all of the league. And, you know, the Browns are struggling at QB with Dylan Gabriel. He's not been throwing them many of the best throws. And then for the last leg of this, I have the Jags at +3.5 against the Rams. I think the Jags everyone's sleeping on the Jags. They're a really good team. And, you know, the Rams are favored in this game. And I think the Jags can go in there and upset them. They have a really good defense. And it seems like their offense is starting to kick around. So I'm going to take them underdogs on the field.
And yeah, thanks for rocking with us. This has been the Locksmith episode 2.
Yeah.
We'll be back for episodes 3, and we'll update you on how our picks went. Obviously, all of mine are going to be right, and all the Braves are going to be right, but Evan's going to be really wrong. So, all right, we'll see
Catch you
y'all.
guys. See you, Muds.
Later, bro.